In London, the Metropolitan Police has released footage from a raid on an industrial estate in Southall, where they found 29 people inside a hidden shisha bar. Officers were called to Scots Road on Monday evening. The owner of the property has been reported and could be fined. Police are urging all Londoners to stick to the rules. Transport for London has released plans suggesting it will need a further £3 billion bailout for the next financial year. That's on top of an annual government subsidy of £1.6 billion every year for the rest of the decade to cover running costs. As part of the plan, TfL are considering moving Canary Wharf from Zone 1 to Zone 2, a move which would increase the cost for commuters once offices reopen again. The 2021 Women's Six Nations is set to be delayed until spring at the earliest. The rugby tournament would normally take place in February, at the same time as the Men's Six Nations, which is still expected to go ahead. Tournament officials say dates for the women's and under-20s competition will be confirmed by the end of the month.
The Six Nations is known as one of the best tournaments in the world, so to hear that it was being postponed obviously is disappointing and gutting, because we all want to see it, we want to be a part of it. I know the players will be desperate to play in it, but what it does do, it does open up different opportunities by playing in a different window, not competing alongside the men. You know, it doesn't mean that we have to compete for the same fans and the same venues and the same TV rights.
Essex batsman Dan Lawrence has made his debut at the crease in England's Test match against Sri Lanka. The 23-year-old started off confidently, scoring half a century with an impressive partnership with captain Joe Root. He was then later caught out after 73 runs. England closed the second day with a lead of 185 runs. The South Bank Centre is hosting a digital arts festival celebrating the talents of disabled artists across the forms of art, including dance, comedy and film. It's the first time the 5-day event will be able to reach global audiences online. The festival hopes through art it can challenge perceptions around different disabilities.
Unlimited has managed to challenge perceptions of disability. Some are, because that's really important to their practice and their art, but some aren't. I think quality is something that people have huge perceptions over, that maybe the work isn't going to be of quality, which is absolutely not true.
Weather now, here's Chris.
When there is an inquiry,
making the most of it, whatever the weather. Octopus Energy sponsors ITV London weekday weather.
Hello there, very good afternoon to you. So far today, after what was a rather grey start, we've finally seen a little bit of brightness through this afternoon. It is fairly cold out there though, saying that temperature's just 4 to 5 degrees Celsius, but the winds will stay light. A cold night to come, and as we go through the second half of the night, all change the story. We've had this area of rain which bumps into the cold air and will readily turn to snow. The Met Office have a yellow weather warning for snowfall first thing tomorrow morning, so we could be waking up with a dusting of snow, heavy snow through the morning too, but as we go through the day, turning more to sleet and some rain, clearing out to the east to reveal something brighter, and temperatures milder tomorrow too, highs of 7 degrees. Take care.
Octopus Energy sponsors ITV London weekday weather.
That's it, bye-bye.
The Greatest Show on Ice returns. Dancing on Ice starts Sunday at 6 on ITV and ITV Hub. Back this weekend, it's the nation's favourite guessing game. Don't miss brand new The Masked Singer tomorrow night at 7. Now, we're catching up with Duke for Real Deal.